even though Amanda Nunes has way more ways to win on paper, she's, I would say, more dangerous in every aspect of the game. Irene Aldana has a particular style of boxing that Amanda hasn't had to deal with yet. Even when she faced Holly Holm, one of the most decorated boxers ever, but the way that Holly fights in MMA is totally different. Like, she's a kickboxer, she floats on the outside. Irene Aldana is going to get right in your face with clean, straight shots, a nice, super educated guard that she stays super safe with. And, you watch the Pena fight, the first one, some of the stuff that Amanda struggled with was, even outside of all of the X factors that I think did contribute to that loss, some of the things that she struggled with was pressure and straight shots. And that's what you get when you get Irene Aldana, who also has phenomenal takedown defense. So although Irene doesn't have like this amazing undefeated record that we can like point at and get all frothy about.
No, not at all.
A skill set that I can definitely get excited about.
She does. And on Monday, when I did the Schaub show, I actually picked Aldana. And then as I sit on it, I do more research. I got to do this breakdown tomorrow for that show, for that fight. I don't know, man. Like, you look at it and you're like, well, hold up. If it's Amanda Nunes that showed up against Pena too, there's no way in hell how's she gonna beat her? It's tough to find a route for her to win. And especially if Amanda Nunes, where, she mixed it up on Pena too, when she went to Southpaw, gave her a ton of problems. Her check hook's filthy. And we know Aldana struggles with Southpaws. Well, Amanda Nunes is pretty damn good at Southpaw.
I was just going to say that
jiu-jitsu's good. Aldana has the boxing advantage, but Amanda, man, she does everything well. There's a reason why she's the greatest of all time. I think we're all predicating this. Like, when people are picking Aldana, there's also the Mexican factor, right? Mexicans are taking over. 3 champs? We include the interim champ.
Yeah.
So they're doing the damn thing. So I think it's the cool pick. And I actually retract my pick, because if Amanda shows up, that was the Amanda Nunes in the second fight, I don't see it. I just don't see it. And because we're all predicated on Amanda's over it. She doesn't want to do it anymore. She has, I think, a second baby, or did she have the second baby already?
On the way in November, I think.
There you go. So the baby's coming. So she's busy with that. She's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. If that Amanda shows up, the first fight when she fought Pena, she's probably going to lose. But man, you better pray to God, if you're a fan of Aldana, that does happen. Because if not, she's gonna have a long night in the office, and by long night, I mean a short night.
The Southpaw thing could be a real problem, because we did see Aldana struggle a little bit with that, both with Macy Chasson and a few others. And I will say this: there are really not that many female fighters who are true switch dancers and do it fluidly, and who are as offensively and defensively sound out of both stances. So it's not something that women deal with a lot in the training room or in fights. Mm-hmm. And so when you put someone with Amanda's skill set already, and then you add a new tool like that, I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle. And it's funny that you say that, because literally what you just said is kind of where I've been on it. I was very excited about Aldana at first. I'm like, her pressure, her boxing, her power, her size, her athleticism. Like, there's lots to talk about. But then you go watch that Pena 2 fight again. You're like, oh, I don't know.
You're like, that's where I was. I picked her on Monday, and then again, I do this breakdown tomorrow. I'm watching tape. I'm like, oh, this is not a good matchup. If it's the Amanda Nunes that wants this, she can do whatever she wants. But you gotta, who knows what we're gonna get.